Hello, dear friends. My name is Akshay, and I am a manifestation coach. All my contact info is in the description. Today, I'm going to talk about something that if you really understand this and you internalize and implement this, your life will never be the same. Executing what I'm going to discuss in this video is the difference between thinking of the life and the things that you want and actually experiencing them. So when we are manifesting something, right, we do our technique, we do our affirmations, we do our visualization, scripting, vision boarding, or whatever technique it is that you like, and that suits you. So we do that. And what happens is when we do the technique, most of us, we feel good. But during the rest of the day, what happens is we become sucked into the external reality. It is so easy, even for people who've been practicing this for a long time, to get sucked into this external reality and to get emotionally affected by this external reality and the circumstances that we are presented with in the external reality. And what that does is it makes us very reactive to the circumstances around us, when in manifestation we need to be grounded and absolutely sure about our desired outcome. So it makes us reactive, even though if you've practiced, if you've done your techniques for a while, at the back of your head that you're going to get what you want. This struggle with the external reality, it leads to a lot of friction within you and outside of you. And what many say, you're manifesting a specific person, right? So say you stalked their social media, which is unfortunately very common. So you see that they took a photo with somebody else, or they liked somebody's status or photo or whatever post, right? And you've done your technique in your head, wherein you've said that my specific person is committed to me, and he or she showers me with love, commitment, etc. But at that point you are getting triggered and you are reacting and you're blabbering about it to your friends and manifestation buddies, and you're overthinking it, and that is derailing you completely off of your path, and it is creating this struggle between you and what you want. So what I'm here to tell you is that stop the struggle. When you are confronted with a circumstance that you don't want or you don't like, what I want you to do is I want you to catch yourself reacting to it. I want you to take a nice and long deep breath and slow exhale, and I want you to say this very, very powerful statement. I want you to look your undesirable circumstance in the eye, and I want you to tell it that you do not decide who I am. I decide who I am, and I decide what you are. One more time. I want you to look at your undesirable reality or circumstance. I want you to face it head on instead of cowering from it or simply reacting or running away from it. I want you to look it in the eye, and I want you to make this powerful statement that you do not decide who I am. I decide who I am, and I decide what you are. Basically, what you're saying is that I am not giving you the power to dictate my internal reality. I am going to choose my internal reality, and you are going to conform. And once you do this, I want you to switch off completely from this circumstance, because you have now established the power dynamic. You have now laid down the law. You have established authority over it by claiming that this is my life. I am in control of my life, and I refuse to surrender to this circumstance. And so you completely switch off from it, and you go to an internal reference point in your head where you are getting what you want. Okay? You are getting what you want. So if it's manifesting a specific person, you go within your head and you imagine your specific person bringing you a bouquet of flowers, or buying you a gift, or saying something endearing to you. And you saturate yourself in that internal reality to the point of satisfaction. Say you are trying to manifest money and you got rejected in an interview, in a job interview. So the temptation to surrender to this circumstance is so real. It's so easy at that point of time to get sucked into this reality and allow yourself to be completely derailed from your path. At that time, I want you to hold your composure. I want you to look at this letter or whatever you got saying that, we cannot take you right now, but thank you for applying, whatever, right? The rejection letter. I want you to look at it, and I want you to decide that you, this circumstance, cannot decide who I am. I will decide who I am, and I will decide what you are, what my circumstances or my reality will be. Okay, and I want you to switch off from that. Okay, know that you have the power to decide what happens in your life and to choose your reality. And I want you to go with it and imagine shaking hands with the interviewer and them telling you that we would love to have you on board, and congratulations on joining so and so organization. And I want you to saturate yourself in that reality completely to the point of satisfaction. And when I say that go within, tell the circumstance, you don't decide who I am, I decide what I am, I decide what you are. I do not intend this to be in a narcissistic manner. No, it's not as if you are walking around in the world with a superiority complex that look at me, I am this conscious creator narcissist and all of you are puppets. No, 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 no. It's about knowing that you have a connection to the supernatural that you have cultivated through practice. Okay, you want to call it the universe, God, quantum field, whatever you want to call it. Neville Goddard called it I am. Knowing that you have cultivated this connection with the supernatural, something that is overriding the analytical and the logical, something that is overriding the physical. And that you can use your connection to the quantum field or the universe or God or whatever resonates with you to get what you want. It is about you choosing your identity and having the faith and the determination and the resilience to not compromise on who you are. Because this world is shaped by people who do not accept the status quo. They decide that this is right and then they make it right. And this is not about being selfish or narcissistic at all. It is about refusing to be a victim in your own reality. That's all this is about. So whatever it is that you're manifesting, I want you to stop struggling with the 3D. It happens to everybody. Sometimes, I get sucked into the excitement and the emotion of the external reality temporarily. And all it does is creates friction internally and externally. But I have to remind myself, just like I'm reminding you, to switch off, to establish that the current circumstance, this fleeting circumstance, does not define you, and to go within and saturate yourself in the reality wherein you are getting what you want, wherein you got what you wanted. I hope that you were able to derive value from this interaction here. If you want to work with me one-on-one, all my contact info is in the description. I hope you liked the video. If you like the video, please hit like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, unleash the power within you, and remember that if I said it, I already did it. Thank you.